Giffen goods. So, to some, it is still a confusing word. What is a given good? Okay. So, in economics, it is a kind of goods which is different from normal goods. Okay. So, first of all, before jumping into given goods, we need to look what is normal goods. Okay. So, what is a normal good? So, normal goods are those goods which have an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. So normal goods are those goods which have an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. As the price of a good increases, correspondingly the demand of that good will decrease in case of a normal goods. So that's called a normal good. The demand curve of a normal good will look as follows. Okay, the demand curve will be like this. It will start from the left and it will move towards the right in a sloping manner. Okay, so the demand curve is so because the price and the quantity demanded is inversely related. So in this point, the price is high, so the quantity demanded will be equal to 0. In this point, the price is slightly low and the quantity demanded is starting to peep up. And at this point, the price is low and the quantity demanded is getting increased. Okay, as the price moves downward, the quantity demanded will be increased. And as the price moves upward, the quantity demanded will be decreased. So this is the case of normal goods. So now let's take a look at Giffen goods. Okay. So a Giffen good is a low income, non-luxury product for which demand increases as the price increases and vice versa. So Giffen goods is basically low income, non-luxury product for which demand increases as the price increases and vice versa. A Giffen good has an upward sloping demand curve which is contrary to the fundamental laws of demand which are based on a downward sloping demand curve. So we have already seen the demand curve of a normal good which is downward sloping from the left. Left means our left side. Okay. So the demand curve is downward sloping in case of a normal goods. But in case of a Giffen good, the demand curve is upward sloping, just like a supply curve. Okay. So these are basically low income and non-luxury products, Giffen goods. Okay. So now let's take a look at the examples of a Giffen good. The examples of a Giffen good are bread is an example of a Giffen good. Okay. The next example is wheat is also an example of a Giffen good. The next example is the rice. Okay. So these are basically non-luxurious goods. Okay. Now let's take a look at the demand curve of a Giffen good. The demand curve of a Giffen good is looking somewhat like a curve of a supply curve. Okay. So it is positively sloping. It is sloping in an upward manner. So as the price of the good increases, the demand will also increase. So these are the main points to be discussed about a Giffen good. Hope you all understand.